Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. I would say really ever since Warzone first came out, there were immediate questions regarding how we would see the world evolve around us. And in the time since, we've seen Season 3 go live, we've seen Season 4 go live, but when it comes to the physical world, there really has not been a ton of changes. We've seen the bunkers evolve a little bit, although as we've discussed, we've kind of taken a step backwards there recently. We've seen some other smaller updates go live, like the train tracks, which are going to be a big part of the discussion today. But overall, the physical world hasn't really changed all that much, at least yet. But according to some leaks, which just so happen to line up with some teases that we got recently, it seems we could have some very interesting things changing in the world of Warzone. Also, Infinity Ward just revealed some of the content we can expect to see here in the coming days as well. So, as we break it all down, if you guys enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here, we are approaching 500,000 subscribers. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news, updates, leaks, and all other intel, this is 110% the place to be. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. So as far as what this week has in store for us, Infinity Ward did actually just reveal a handful of the updates and changes coming to the game this week via their weekly preview post. So first and foremost, we know that All or Nothing is going to be making its debut in multiplayer this week. We have seen this mode before back in MW3. I honestly really enjoyed this mode. It was a ton of fun, and this time around it's pretty much the same thing. You've got nothing but a throwing knife, a pistol, and also minimal perks. And this is a free-for-all style mode that plays under the first to 20 kills. We also know that a team tactical gunfight playlist, a chaos 10v10 playlist, and also an infantry ground war playlist are coming as well, and we'll have the full details on those when the update actually drops. But in short, Team Tactical is essentially 3v3 on the gunfight maps. Chaos 10v10 is actually 10v10 on the 6v6 maps. This is a playlist that I'm honestly really looking forward to. And then Infantry Ground War is basically just regular ground war, but it has no tanks, so that's also something to look forward to as well. Alongside that, COD Gerrick, aka GAZ, is going to be coming to the store this week, so we have that coming there. And then regular quads is going to be returning to Warzone, alongside solos, duos, and also trios. Then we'll have blood money for plunder, and also 50 versus 50 Warzone Rumble in there too. Also, almost forgot to mention this, but in the actual tweet announcing this blog post, Call of Duty says that Juggernaut Royale is going to be coming to the game, but then in the actual blog post there is no mention of it, so kind of confused on that. We may see Juggernaut Royale, we may not, unfortunately, only time is going to tell for that one. So that is effectively some of the content that we've got coming this week, but as I said earlier, it appears Warzone could be receiving some pretty significant changes here in the future. Now, when it comes to what could be changing on the Warzone map itself, there have been a lot of various theories going around out there. By all indications, it seems like the dam is going to be changing eventually, and we've talked about this plenty of times on the channel already. The ice was updated with Season 4 as far as we can tell. There are noises that have occurred there more recently that were not there originally. Basically, everything is pointing to the dam eventually having water run out of it, either via the ice thawing naturally, or perhaps some kind of more mysterious third-party intervention. But of course, only time is going to tell there. However, it seems like alongside whatever could be happening at the dam, the stadium could actually end up changing. Plus, the secret underworld of Verdansk, I guess you could say, may also become playable in the near future as well. So, the first bit of information that we've got today stems from Modern Warzone. I'm sure you guys are plenty familiar with his name by now. He has been a very credible source when it comes to leaks so far this year, and a little while back he tweeted saying, Season 4 has added an interior to the stadium, as well as transit train areas underneath the map. There has also been coding added to the game for a moving train in Warzone. Now, there is a lot to pick apart from that tweet alone, and as credible as Modern Warzone has been so far, I would say it always helps when there is more than one source, right? And this is where Geeky Pastimes comes into play. Geeky is also a very solid source for data mined information, and he recently said, "Weird Warzone info time. There is definitely some references to a moving train being spawned in the code, and it is right between the references of things to do with the Easter egg. Pretty convincing to me that the train is connected to the Easter egg somehow." Now, because we have two pretty credible sources indicating a moving train coming to the map, that definitely makes it seem a whole lot more likely. Plus, I feel like it does also add some more validity to the first claims from Modern Warzone regarding the update to the stadium as well as the underground train areas. So first, let's dive into the stadium discussion because there's honestly quite a bit to bring up here. Now, I don't know about you guys, but personally, I think the stadium needs some major changes in order to be improved. Currently, I am, I guess to say the least, not a huge fan of that area whatsoever. I think ending zones there are a complete nightmare. I think there needs to be more than one way to get on top of the roof. And in general, I just personally try to avoid this area at all costs. However, if it were to be opened up, if we were able to gain access into the stadium and ultimately to the top of the stadium as well by association, I really think that would be a huge improvement. But there is a catch to this situation. Geeky also went on to tweet that the interior to the stadium may actually be for a new multiplayer map rather than just for Warzone. However, just my 2 cents, I could see it being a thing for both, kind of like how we have Atlas Superstore in multiplayer and also in Warzone. Since multiplayer and Warzone do take place in the same world, I really don't see why we couldn't have the interior available in both aspects of the game. And if it does happen in multiplayer, I would definitely assume it would also become accessible in Warzone as well. Now, we know that the stadium was one of the areas highlighted on the map that is currently inside of the shack over by the TV station. So perhaps this could all be connected to an update that this area is going to get that allows us to get inside and explore the currently inaccessible aspects of the arena. Again, I'm honestly very curious to see if we're going to get more options to get onto the actual roof of the stadium, since now it is only available if you fly a helicopter up there. So maybe they can add some more ladders on the outside or maybe even on the inside if we are able to gain access to that. And in my mind, that would be a much appreciated update. Now, getting into what I think is honestly the even crazier leak, the train tracks that apparently are underground. Now, I do want to preface that part of this discussion is simply speculation, and part of it is inferred assumptions based off the information that Taylor Kurosaki gave us the other day. So in case you missed it, during a charity livestream, Taylor specifically said that there is more to the Warzone map that we have yet to discover, that there is history basically all over the map, even right under our feet. Now, obviously, an underground train track would be right under our feet. But, you know what else is also right under our feet? The bunkers. And you know what is inside of the bunkers that we don't have access to yet? A second area that is locked behind another keypad and another door that is not accessible via the red access cards or anything else that we know exists, at least as of right now. So these second doors can be seen in areas like Bunker 11 and also Bunker 9 for instance, and if I had to guess, because it does seem these underground train tracks are connected to the Easter egg, at least according to the files, those second doors are going to lead to some kind of massive underground train system that connects all parts of the map. And if this is the case, then this Easter egg just got even crazier. What I think is probably the most interesting out of all of this is the fact that the code references a train spawning into the map and actually moving around. Now, we don't know if this train is going to be moving around the tracks that are on the surface, like the ones that were just added to the game near the hospital and the promenade area of Verdansk, or if this train is going to be traveling from bunker to bunker underground, or honestly, perhaps even both. Maybe all the tracks here are in fact connected. Obviously, time is again going to be the only thing that really answers any of our questions here, but this entire development I think is incredibly interesting. Not to mention, what are these trains going to allow us to do? Is there going to be loot on them? Are they going to be a way to travel across the map faster? Like if you gain access into one bunker, you could then take the train to another bunker for a quicker rotation. There's certainly quite a few different possibilities here, and I would love to hear what you guys think about this down in the comments below. You know, what are your theories? But yeah, between Taylor Kurosaki saying there is more to the map and also indicating it is right under our feet, and these leaks saying there is an underground train system in the files, the Verdansk area could be getting a very spicy map update, or I guess upgrade, sometime in the near future. Anyways, with all of that being said, that is what we now effectively know about some of the upcoming content for Modern Warfare and the apparent map updates coming to Warzone. And that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, and everything in between, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. That way you'll always know whenever I upload a new video. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code IMMORTAL on all scuff, G Fuel, Control Freak, and Respawn products. All of those links can be found down in the description below, and once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.